let's redo my bookshelves. Seems a little out of pocket with what I'm doing on this channel. However, the last time I did my bookshelves at Christmas, I think, as you can tell by the Christmas decorations on this one. Right now, the goal, Lumiere looks terrifying up there. Right now, the goal is to switch all the books on this one with all the books on that one. This is my series bookshelf. Sarah J. Maas, Twilight. Every other series that I have. For some reason though, I feel like I have more room on that bookshelf even though it is literally the same size. Maybe I just have too many series. I'm gonna switch them because I feel like I don't really get to look at them as much as I get to look at those. I also have no plan. So we're just gonna go for it. The goal right now is to just take all of the books off of these bookshelves and then just kind of place those over there, because this is the other reason that this is happening. I bought it. I wasn't going to, and then I did. I do want all of my Sarah J. Maas books on the same shelf. However, for this one in the middle are the beautiful, my new prized possession, the white collection of Twilight, which I don't want to take them off this shelf, like the eyeline shelf, because then I'll never see them. So if I move them over there, I can put them there and then put all the Sarah J. Maas books where they're all together. It's a win-win for everybody. And all three of these books are so big, they won't all fit. They need their own shelf, honestly. I'm also going to put books that I know are gonna have sequels, like this one. This one already has 2 or 3 to it, and I just don't have, I haven't read this one yet. And this one, which is my current read, I'm gonna finish it today and then probably order the next book. This will go on the series shelf too, even though I don't have the rest of them. I have half a plan. And I will not bore you with taking all of these books off the shelf, so you're just gonna have to give me a second. Quickly interjecting to give my opinion on something I find very important. First of all, I am turning into one of those people, but I am gonna say this. The debates over the reading order of Throne of Glass, I find to be hilarious. Throne of Glass is my favorite series that I've read in the last year or so. Probably ever. People are always debating on where to read Assassin's Blade. If you read it first, if you read it third, if you don't read it at all, why? I read it fourth, which apparently doesn't even seem to be like in the equation of where to read it. I loved reading it fourth. I can't say because I'm not going to give any spoilers. Read this book. Please read this book. Oh, and then I didn't do the tandem read between Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. And I was very happy that I didn't. Kale is my favorite character. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not. Spoilers. When he wasn't in Empire of Storms, I was very concerned. And then when I opened the first page of Tower of Dawn and saw it was all by him, if you skip Tower of Dawn, I feel so bad for you. It's my favorite. One of my favorites out of the entire series. Because obviously Kingdom of Ash and Queen of Shadows are unmatched. Okay, anyway. So here's my thoughts. I'm surrounded. Instead of do by like authors or by color is another one I've done, I could do genre and see really what kind of books I buy, because I have a feeling they're all thrillers, which there's nothing wrong with. Also, here's all my book of the month. My next one is coming soon. I'm still debating if I'm gonna read this book. Probably not for me, but the point is I don't know where to put it because I'm definitely not gonna get the next one. These were on like my series shelves and now I think they're gonna go in the garbage. They deserve their own special genre. I also have half of mine to throw these away. I don't even know if I want to give them away, but I'm willing to read Haunting Adeline, so maybe I should give these another chance. Okay, this part should be fairly easy, hopefully. I think I'm gonna put all my I have a ton of thrillers. I'm gonna put them here. Thrillers, and then maybe like fantasy thrillers, fantasy, classics, contemporary fiction, historical fiction, and then just like bad, which is the Colleen Hoover and Archer's Voice. Were just not good, but I'm keeping them. And then I'm deciding if I want to put my Stephen King books over here as well. And I might. I had more I forgot about. done. Now I gotta work on this one. And I'm losing steam. I think the first thing I have to figure out is where I want the Twilight books to go, because I think I want them on this shelf, unless that should be the Sarah J. Maas shelf. What is more important is the real question. And I think that it's the series with more books, because your eye goes here, but there's just so many books. I'm not gonna wanna put anything around Twilight. So Twilight's gonna go up here then. These are my children. It's gonna be so lonely. There's gotta be something I could put there. They should just have their own shelf. My thought is like everything that I read in like middle school and high school. Then when the new one comes out, I can just stack it. The issue is there's too many of these. This part is not gonna be as aesthetic because this is half panic attack. So how does that look? No, I don't like that. They're all different sizes. What if we did this? Give me a second, I'm working something. Oh, those need to go. Got it. I don't remember which one's next. No, this is book 2. I thought this was book 2. Uh-oh. Oh, that says the best of. Okay. Oops. Oops. Oh God. Ah, they're the wrong way. It takes away from Twilight. Pause. Regroup. Bravo. I think I'm gonna keep more of like the romancy ones together, because we all know how much I love romance. And that like includes The Caraval, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Divine Rivals. I'm looking at Ruthless Vows, Iron Flame, and Fourth Wing. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. But that'll go down there. Although I do love Stephanie Garber, so I don't want to like stick her down there. Oh no, that's fine. I actually had another idea. Just the best. Ooh, we'll put these in the corner. And then I always keep my collection of William Shakespeare plays and If We Were Villains together. I don't mean to be like obnoxious when I say this, but this is probably the best book I've ever read in my life, so you should read it too. Our Joe Goldberg novels. I do love me some Joe Goldberg though. He's great in a fictional sense. I don't condone what he does. I still don't have the third one. All right, my phone died, had a snack, we're back. There you go. You missed that in the last one. I'm happy with this for now. Bum, ba, da, bum. Last one. I have this, which here, I'm gonna get down. Hi. If you are a Twilight fan, like you don't watch the movies ironically, you actually kind of enjoy them. This is the gender bent version of Twilight. So instead of Belle and Edward, it's Beau and Edith, and it's the funniest thing I've ever read, but also great, and I was so into it. It was really like Bella's character just as a boy, but kind of took away like the damsel in distress. It was a really fun read. So if you genuinely like Twilight, might I recommend this book. But here's the issue, is it doesn't fit in with that. Now, in the new editions, have you seen those new editions of Twilight where it's like, they like hyphenate like eclipse? Who does that? This is a part of that edition, but it's not a part of the white collection, which is probably the most upsetting thing ever, because now this is a rogue book and I'm not gonna put it in my room with my old Twilight collection because I don't want to forget that it exists. It's gonna have to be on its own. I still really love it. I did not put the romancy books together. That's fine. Ooh, will this fit here? Here are my books that are sequeled, but I don't have the sequels to them. Haven't read this one yet. Haven't read this one yet. Haven't read this one yet. I love E. Schwab. I've had this one for 15 years and I have not read it. Will I ever read it? I don't know. If I ever want to watch the movie because I love Dylan O'Brien, this one I'm gonna order the next book as soon as possible. This book was interesting to say the least. I was not into it until I got into it. Do with that what you will. It was pretty good. See, when I get the rest of Atlas 6, we might have to redo this whole shelf. I kept running out of space on my phone because why not? But now that's all done. I'm gonna show you in a second. I put these little heathens at the very end. Thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got it done. And I'm sure that I'm going to change it very soon. So thanks for coming along.